I guess sekunjalo time again for the show that talks about football on the field and a lot more off it. Igama Ulunga Shabalala, and this is That Other Soccer Show.
Dilaka Gnamasa Kaiser, and of course AFCON is in full swing, and now we're celebrating every single moment with the rest of the continent. On tonight's show, we look at AFCON's history in the making.
We also get to spend time with SuperSport midfielder. Oh yeah.
Now, we love hearing from you. Keep in contact with us on our social media pages. That's @toss_SABC Sport, both on Twitter and Instagram.
That being said, let's get the show on the road.
Let's go.
If you're just joining us, you are watching That Other Soccer Show right here on SABC1. Now, Bafethu, on the panel namhlanje, we talk about people or things that come in small packages that are dynamite. This man is exactly that. Sikhuluma about a player who went from Paris to Sundowns and played for Bafana. He's done it all. Ubaba, uPenedict, Vilakazi. Unjani baba?
Ngiyaphila njani mfethu?
Ngiyaphila.
We've also got the beautiful actress Samkelo Ndlovu. She's also a soccer fanatic. I did not know that.
And also Instagram queen as well. Sikufaka lapho.
Slay.
If you follow her on Instagram, guys, if you follow her on Instagram, you'll see a thing or two. Very, very spicy. It's lit.
I was actually about to say controversial actress, but I stopped myself. I was like, Mosa, hello, you've got guests here, be nice.
And all the way from Ghana and Patella, Adusei Junior. Babunjani.
Ngiyaphila.
No, your Zulu is good there.
That was nice. That was very nice.
Okay, it is the month of AFCON after all, 2017. So it's been a first round that's had a lot of draws, but I'm sure there's been some highlights for you guys.
Yeah.
Benedict?
Yeah, man. Obviously, I mean, we AFCON. It's not easy for in a country, and the coaches in terms of what we need to be very careful because of if you go through to the second round, I must simply all my cards on the table because azangibamba second round.
Yeah.
So manje group stages, it's not easy for anyone. So the trying as long as we can get that one goal, we can qualify, then the rest
I really think that's what's happening because how many draws have we seen?
Actually
so many, and in about 8, there's like 5 draws.
Yeah, akekho ufuna ubeka amakhati etafuleni. I mean, phela mangabe uzovula yonke into kuma group stages. Kuma knockout wazi usosebhadini.
Ofuni kubasabisa ubashaya ngo-5-0 nje ukukhombisa ngisakhona.
No, angithi manje it's football ama coaches amaningi ahlakaniphile this nowadays. What they do is they watch you, they plan. So that's why ubona wonke umuntu doesn't want to be seen ukuthi I've got a really good team. So they just playing ukuthi we get a goal, we pack the pass. But watch knockout, that's where everything will be open. Because now if you lose this game, you're out.
Yeah.
So that's where they will play their cards on their table to say, now I put everything good I want to go through.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Have you had any highlights from the past couple of days?
Well, I mean, Musa was incorrect to say that I'm a soccer fanatic because I'm not.
You're not?
But my boyfriend and I have like a deal in the house. So if he wants to watch football, he has to be okay with me like having little spasms of screams of like different cute boys. So if I like go, oh my God, number 4, he has to tell me who number 4 is, and he has to tell me number 4's name. That's the deal, or else we can't watch it. Like,
there we go.
We're watching the Kardashians.
No, look, myself as well. I think my highlight was the scoring of Aubameyang, and I absolutely love him. I think he's sexy.
Yeah.
And look, I didn't know that he's so good until I actually had a crush on him.
I don't know
and
who's
I started
good.
watching it because of him.
I can't tell you who's good, but I can tell you when I see a good goal. And for me, the best goal that I've seen was between Guinea-Bissau and, was it Ghana?
No.
Cameroon. It was Cameroon. Look, it's an achievement. I've watched 3 games. You guys have to clap
There
for
we
me.
go. There we go.
So,
3 games is good enough.
Me. I'm that girl, but I'm enjoying it so far, and it's very enlightening to hear from somebody who's
played it.
Who's been
played,
there,
who says it's probably still a bit boring for now because people are still holding back because it's strategic.
Absolutely.
So it makes a lot of sense.
So it's going to get exciting.
There's too many draws. But if you look back to actually Euro 2016, in 51 games, Bafethu, you had 13 draws, and 10 of them actually came from this stage, the group stage.
Yeah.
So,
It would make a lot of sense.
Look, I want the competition so it's very difficult to go to really you can play an open game. Yeah, ngoba masoya kuma knockout sihlala phansi laphana phela sibhale lapho number 14 number kanje, number 30 number kanje. Then we main mark lapha aseswinile. So wonke umuntu ubeke nje la esifubeni ukuthi you know what, let me put everything here. Maybe I'll draw one. And see ukuthi they open or what.
Take two.
How do you say any of your highlights?
Yeah, actually, I think we've had a lot of surprises from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to play that well.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know what to expect, who's going to win this tournament, but I'm keeping it up for them. I'm sure they're probably going to do better than they did. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are actually surprised by the performance of Kama Billiards. A lot of people didn't realize how good he actually was.
Yeah.
Look, he's maturing each and every game.
Yeah.
I've been watching him from Ajax, Cape Town, coming to Sundowns, looking at him at the national team. Look, I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah.
He's maturing each like wine.
Yeah.
He's doing very well. And
There it is.
for me, seeing Zimbabwe Lapayana, I'm like, look, guys, go there, play your heart out. Whether you go to the next round or you don't. But the good thing is, you there, you're going to get that experience.
Yeah.
Then the next AFCON, that's where we're going to open our eyes to say, now you can go through to the second round.
They look very confident.
Yeah,
and that's what I love. That it's
They've got
very
nothing to lose.
confident.
Yeah, they don't.
In the first round, you know.
We're going to move on to something else here, guys. Benedicto Villegas, you may know this man very, very well because this past week, history was in the making as Egyptian keeper Asim Al-Hadire walked on after his replacement or starting keeper got injured. At the tender age of 44 years old, he is
says
now officially
tender.
the oldest player to ever kick a ball at AFCON. You played against him a couple of times.
Yeah, I played against him. He's you know, when you see him, he's big, he's huge. And, you know, you feel intimidated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but one thing I like about him is, you know, the focus.
Yeah.
The support that he got from the teammates, you know, it will always push you, you know, and I'm happy that he's still doing very well now at this age.
Please go my case. Age is just a number. so what did he say? Is age just a number?
That's
No,
true.
really,
just a
age is
number?
just a number because, I mean, I believe too, Lendole, if God gave you this, doesn't
It's
matter
yours.
the age. That thing, it's yours. You can be 50, 60. I mean, he's 44.
Yeah.
He's still doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had also our own brother who passed on,
John Schumacher as well.
Shoes
He
was
was
doing very well.
Yes,
at that age of 42.
Yeah.
I mean, age is just a number.
It is just a number. I mean, if you look at how old players start playing, even that, I mean, I don't know the stats or the real numbers, but
Yeah.
I know that a few of our favorite players internationally and locally started quite early. So
Yeah.
I also don't think it's not only amakehla ati age is just a number. I know, especially for me in my field of work, when I started working, I was often the youngest person in the room.
Absolutely.
And my mantra was often age is just a number. Yeah.
I would say, do you feel as if it's a case of the times and how people are now eating, nutrition, how you're taking care of yourself, that allows them to play
That's
until the
another
age of
thing.
44?
Yeah.
I believe he's paid more attention to his diet because that's what he loves to do. He's a goalkeeper. He's known for it. He's got experience in that field. That's what he was born to do. So he makes sure that he does the right things to make sure that he still bounces around like a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff that he does, I can't even do it at my age. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Don't go away. After the break, we check in with SuperSport United midfielder Rene Lwele Tsolonyan.
Welcome back to that other soccer show right here on SABC1, a show where we bring you all things soccer related.
Yes, and of course, we love hearing from you, so do communicate with us on our social media pages. That's @toss_SABC Sport, both on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, but I love what I do for a living, especially when you get to hang out to professional soccer players like this guy over here. Nitsigena, yeah, you are the man. Let's check this out. Let's be honest, guys, the life of a soccer player may be easy sometimes because these guys are training from 8 to 11 in the morning. then what do you do with the rest of your day? Wait, for SuperSport United playmaker Yeye Letsolonyane, he does this. 88 apparel. So let's go meet the man. Oh yeah, the playmaker. So I have an 88 apparel. My first question is, where's like fashion, man?
Bruh, I grew up because obviously because you see Amakhotman, Ashayindwang that time, and then you like them, you idolize them, they were going on. And Futeka, my late brother, Bokumuntu West Barton. So that tapped off to me.
So Manje, what did the family say about when being a professional soccer player?
Now I'm fortunate. My parents supported me very well with obviously being wanting to play football, and they made sure with the Amapupuam Afezega, which was to turn professional. But they made it clear with the I must try and go to school, which was obviously at that time was to finish my matric.
You've got your matric, you're good at soccer, so 88 apparel, you need to up.
At first, we didn't know where we were gonna open our store. So we didn't know the address, name and stuff.
So we
but the 88 just came about just like we like the number, and we just played with 88 and then combine it with the apparel, which is obviously clothes. And
Manje mphethe umdlalo webhola yabo ukuthi imali when it does come, and it comes in a lump sum. So how do you make that money stretch?
I think it comes with having a good support system, family-wise, and abangani that you have. They should be able to tell you if you're doing wrong things, you're using your money.
All right, okay. Between you and I, what's the craziest thing that you've ever spent your money on?
Honestly, I like houses. I want to live in a big house.
Yeah, but houses are investments. I'm like something crazy, just overboard.
I like cars, but not all of cars. I have this few cars that I like, and when I can afford them, I buy them. Clothes, maybe there's those shoes. Maybe you think it's like the price. It's
okay. Give me the number. High. Give me the number. The most expensive shoe you ever bought was how much? Don't be shy, dog. It's okay. You work hard. You work hard.
It was 14 grand.
Yo. From here, Siapi.
From here, we're going a Soweto. I have a team, a Midlands. Midlands Academy.
Just one day it's gonna be let's Academy of football. I think it's a skip a bit.
This is Midlands Zone 1, where Midlands Academy, my team is training. And
what did you say? How many teams do you have?
I have from under 11s until the senior team. It's under 11s, under 13, under 15s, under 17s, 19s, 21s, and the senior team.
So Manje, why did you choose Midlands?
No, I was born Koko White City, and 99. My parents bought a house, Midlands, and I moved here. And now we decided to start the team. My friend Chipa Diralaka, who I used to play with him, called PJ Stars.
Javet,
coach and the founder of Midlands Academy.
Where did this whole soccer journey begin?
I just arrived, Midlands. And then
I think it was Cosmos. When I went to train with Cosmos juniors under 19s at Elka. That's when we started having a friendship. Then I came back, he stayed with Cosmos, I joined, played locally. Then when I went to PJ Stars, I think when they playing in Castle League, that's when he left Cosmos to come and join.
That's Batin Chipa, but the proof is actually in the pudding. So I guess my to coach, I was a coach. Uncle Mr. Twinzanda. I can actually say it's cheap surprise me.
Yes.
So this is one thing that you do, but I'm sure there's also some other business ventures that you try to tap into as well.
Yeah, there's a place in Dobsonville. We're starting a lounge with Ushaba, my friend, my former teammate. So we're hoping to open soon.
Okay.
And launch
it.
Okay, sure.
is beautiful. Is this the retirement plan? Is this the story after football? What happens to Yaya when he's done?
I think it's one of those plans, Moelong Gore. You do other stuff besides football that will help you to sustain yourself. Our plan when we thought about this, it was we wanted to open up as many places as possible.
Yeah. Let's talk 2010 World Cup.
Oh, that.
Sit down and talk about this. Yeah. It's in SA, we all know this now, and then they announced the squad. Emotions.
Yo, it was some feeling you cannot explain. You must remember that before they announced the squad, there's a campaign, and then they let us go so that they can be a conference to announce the team. As they call the names by order of our position, obviously. Now you're waiting. I'm a midfielders. You're waiting, and when they called my name, it's like I was very, very happy.
Okay, Manje, as someone who has more than 50 caps, who scored at a national level, who is going to be in the final come the 5th of February?
I think Egypt and Zimbabwe.
Madam, you're a brave man. Ivory Coast. Thank you so much. Good luck with the place. Good luck with your future. I feel as if the sky is the limit. I guess it's really like who is picking for the 5th of February, the final itself of AFCON 2017. Got to be about something very important here, which is life after football. When the final whistle blows in your career, nenzani?
Yeah, well, it depends on when I'm what is it often because masingabantu only to find that like njengami I love football. Like football, it's I drink football, I eat football, whatever, it's football with me. So I'm involved with football. So only to find out I'm going to construction, or maybe I want to be a lawyer or whatever the case may be. But what is important is this is what I want to do, then I'll go for it.
But do they plan ahead though, in case of when you're 28 Jagaman, you're still at your peak? Are you planning ahead to when you are 34, 35?
Well, good people surrounded to guide you at early time, early age. For you, take this road so that when you hit that wall, you know what's going to happen after that wall. So it's all about who to have around you that will also help you, because another thing is we grow up with poor families. So lento leyo ukuthi uthola ama guidance, others went to school but guidance ngendlela right, you can't find it. So along the way you career football, that's where you meet people, of which those people they need to really be honest to you and also give you ama guidance right.
I'm going to touch on that actually. There's a point you use, you come from a very poor family to having all this money. Do you guys see a case of someone who comes from nothing, finally has a lot of things, starts spoiling people and starts flashing their money?
Of course, and I think the main thing here is some sort of educational consolidation. Because I feel like with the teams and once they take you from development and they put you in the team, I feel like somewhere along in that transition, there has to be more educational workshops. There has to be things, certain things that are set up for the players to be able to find, other skills that they might have, that they might want to tap into after football. And because the thing is with education, it's very, very important, and it gives you a certain skill set that helps you make the correct decisions.
Adisa, I was going to ask you very quickly, do you think this whole thing of being a soccer player gets addictive to a point where you actually don't want to retire?
Yeah, I think so, because he made a very good point about the support system that he has, because just imagine coming from having 10 friends on Facebook to having millions of friends on Facebook, the whole shock, the pressure on you. You have to live a certain kind of lifestyle, buy a certain kind of car, Vroompa, that's the current thing going on. So if you have a good support system around you, You are going to fall.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
going to fall, definitely. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this guy actually had a vrpa back in his days, but he too retired very, very late. The late John Shoes Masheu at the age of 40 played football, but he played in all types of competitions from AFCON, was it 96? World Cup 98? At the age of 40 is when he hung up his boots, but may his soul rest in peace.
He did a very great job. Another person that did that's doing exceptionally well with regards to education is Leshonolo Majoro. Leshonolo Majoro, I mean, he's got a degree in radiology. I mean, hello. And he's also got a label, you know, a label for himself.
Let me come in on
understand.
that. Radiology is not an easy cause, even for someone who is not even playing soccer. And for you to combine that with soccer, I salute him for that.
Yeah,
And
that's
fashion,
major.
and fashion, darling. And fashion, darling. Clothing label.
With Dane Clate. This man is actually studying accounting, Bafetu, while playing football.
Oh, hello.
I'm just saying, Uti.
Okay.
Praising the skills.
And it's a good trend. I think it's a good trend for them to be vocalizing that and celebrating it loudly.
Absolutely.
Because now other younger players can say, wow, this guy is studying while he's playing. Because like you said, I didn't even know that they only train from 8 to 11. In my mind, I'm like, what are you doing for the rest of your day? So
I'm sleeping, I'm tired.
you said, what are you
Come
on, you're not
catching
catching after all.
Hey, no.
No, but what you do, you sometimes you sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like you just said now that not all of us are going to be coaches.
No.
Yeah.
So that's why some of the guys have got, they're studying, they do whatever they're doing so that the life can go on.
Absolutely.
I get my face to nigga too, but to think about this and let these thoughts simmer in your head about what you could do other than whatever job you're doing right now. We're going to go to a quick ad break, but when we return, that other soccer show, we'll be back. Welcome back to the Other Soccer Show right here on SABC1. Now, here on the show, Bafetu, we have a bit of a project. We want to make sure that Utabo Bluebird realizes his dream of being a Bafana player one day.
But we've soon, realized that it's never ever going to happen. We just don't have the heart to tell our dear Tabo.
Yeah. But check this out.
Today's game day, guys. I have a soccer ritual for all our soccer players. Good ones. We've got one, like the legendary Brad Valo. Remember when you said that bag in the post? Well, my grandmother sent me this from Kwabo. This is my lucky underwear. Coach won't see me coming. I was so excited this morning. Like any other legend, you need to have a pre-game ritual. All the iconic people, they have them, And this morning, my lucky underwear, all the way from Kwakwa, was there next to me. Today's my day, Okra. No, man. Game day. Underwear is important because it keeps everything in place, Like the booty stays up, the legs feel tight, direction, If I have my ancestors locked in that underwear, they will direct my legs, they'll direct the goals, and they'll direct the balls. It only makes sense. Game day. What's your name? You need to prep yourself before game day. I can imagine myself as Beyonce before the Super Bowl. Bluebird, this is your day. This is yours to win. No one else but you. Bafana, your name, in lights, go babes. You don't just walk out. No, you have to connect the universe. You have to own it. Yes, Chama boy, ne? Look at you. Yes, you. Now, see, when you kick a ball, it needs direction. You need to make sure it goes straight. If you step on any lines before you step on the field, game over. You are cancelled. You need to make sure no line is in contact with your feet. You've got the right direction, smooth sailing, That's how pirates do it. Have you ever heard of a pirate not being able to wreck a ship because they're going to the wrong line? That's how focused I am. You need to be here, one with the ball. Coach always says, keep your eyes on the ball. See, I keep the eyes on the fluid surfaces. Lions and I, we don't see each other. Guys, I'm Van Damme. This is how Van Damme does it, Robo. For me to be a big boy and number one in this country and to restore the glory of our nation, you need protein. You know they say, what came first, the egg or the chicken? The egg, of course. Break it. Usually, Babo, I'm a champ, I'm a professional, I'm used to these things. I usually just go like, Babo, easy peasy. The egg goes inside of you, it grows you, it gives you strength, and also it maintains your yellow bone. Guys, I don't look like this by chance. But hey, for you, I'll tone it down a little, Babo. Tone it down, just 1, 2, 3. Like a boss, take it down. The egg's the secret. Look at my legs, like these legs, these are egg legs. Come on, not now, bruh. Like, my stomach hurts, eh? I can't do this. Yo. Dude, I'm weaker than the rand right now.
I did some research, guys, and I found out that some teams go to Sangomas to make sure that they can win, you know. So I thought, I need to be innovative, do something modern, you know. And I heard of people eating grass in South Africa. I'm like, if that works in church, imagine what's gonna do for me on the field.
Today, guys, we'll be learning how to take a sport kick, famously known as a penalty kick. It's very important, guys, because a penalty kick is like passing. You need to focus on where you want to take the ball, focus on that spot, power behind, inside foot. Then that's it, you'll never go wrong.
Coach! Coach! What?
No,
Oh,
T,
how are
no,
you,
T.
coach?
No, T, we won't discuss your outfit, just give me a lap.
Today, I was like, I'm Team Bezitanga. You know, summer legs of summer. Being the hater that coach is. He was all up in my grill. Tabo, your shots are too short. Guys, I got punished.
Okay, give me half a lap. Half a lap. Let's go, T. No. Let's go, T. Let's go. No, guys, look, you need to go with proper outfit and whatever sport you do, proper outfit for any training sessions, then we're good to go. It happens. Another tip, focus on where you don't want to take the ball. When you're about to kick the ball, you know where you're going. Take the ball to the other side. Then the keeper, Oldrasi, is gonna go where you spend most of your time looking at that side.
Yes! Today was a good day. Today I can see myself like getting that soccer player paper, bringing honor and glory back to South Africa.
0 to 10. The last time we were 0.5, remember? I think now we're on 2.
In coach's eyes, I'm a 2. In my mama's eyes, I'm a 10. But to my fans and my crushes, you all know I'm a 12.
All right, Bluebird, the 12 to the fans. Like Melinguza Konwuti, when I'm Mr. Vilagazi, back in your days, did you have those superstitions nyana?
Yeah, well, umuntu kuba khona nje lento le obanayo mina a day before the game benge ngilala ngadlanga ice cream no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah, no yona be coach bengihlala ngiyolwa na but no kunamuntu ozodla ice cream and then but bengizoyifuna madala side by lethe room I will eat ice cream and then I will play PlayStation.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, then then okugcina if I'm the captain, okay, yeah, yimi ngena kuqala grounded, but if you see me captain then ibikuba yimi okugcina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think these rituals and superstitions could help? Maybe that's the reason that, you know, some people win and some people lose.
Look, I think we all need something to believe in, and we need something to cling on to kind of, you know, take the nerves away. And
Do you have one of those?
I don't. Like, the only rituals that I do is, you know, learning my script, and I after I've transformed into my character, after makeup and after wardrobe, I abstain from mirrors. So I don't want to see myself. So that's the only thing for me. But other than that, I think we just all need something to believe in. And in that moment, it's hard for us to all find something to believe in unison. So I think having that one thing that you have personally that you believe in kind of does put you in that mind state and that belief that says, I will score, or I will win, or I will kill that scene, or whatever.
I feel sorry for a character if the scene is in the mirror room.
No, but that's on set, so then it's okay, because I'm already acting, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any rituals back home?
Actually, our current goalkeeper, Brahma, has got a toy of Spider-Man, a Spider-Man toy that he brings to the post every time he plays, you know, so that he can catch the ball like Spider-Man. I don't know what.
So he's a fan of Brian Baloyi.
You're actually about to say that he's taking Brian Baloyi with him.
It's all about the belief. I mean, if you do something with Yazin, it's all Puzaman's amancane izolo and I scored a goal. Yazin, this week, no, I'm going to drink that water again.
From a goalkeeper who had Spider-Man in the corner over there to Spider-Man himself, Brian Baloyi, he always had that thing in the corner, that bag over there. We need to understand. What's the fire in that?
No, into nje psychologically nje ukuphazamisa ama opponents ukuthi ucabanga ukuthi khona avimba ngayo lapha. But only to find ukuthi lapha kunama drive akhe ukuthi if lawa ezokuthi no man ngathi I'm not angizizwa kahle then I will change afake la manje. But no, when we play moya lapho you kunale back le I'm not going to score today. But if you tell yourself it doesn't, whether that back is there or is not there, I'm going to score.
I can easily like about Fetu, who are we to judge you? If the rituals work for you, then they work for you. But I can safely say, go to Tabo, Bluebird, homie. First things first, let's rather focus on the soccer and not so much on the rituals themselves. That being said, to say, Kefinu Manje, May say Sbuya, we continue with that other soccer show. Welcome back to that other soccer show right here on SABC One Mzansi for sure. Now, Messi today is Kisiti, it's soccer. So bring it to 9-9, it's real soccer. So let's check out what happened when you had Diski 9-9.
Please tell me a bit about Itemugeleng.
The school was built in 1994. Presently, we are having 1,471 learners.
Why did the school decide to get involved with Diski 9-9?
It's a great program. It was through the guy named Raymond. He came to us and said, you know what, I've got this particular project when schools are closed. Instead of learners, you know, roaming around, involving themselves in wrong activities, why can't we have something where learners are going to be doing something, some activities? They are doing sports, but at the same time, they are attending classes.
And how many students are involved with this?
Because it's a pilot, we have taken only 60 learners to then decide whether it's working or not. But it's been happening.
What would you say are some of the benefits of getting your students and the changes you've seen with your students who are involved with this Diski 9-9?
Number one, the issue of reading. Yes, in classes they are doing reading and stuff like that. But now what is happening with the Diski 9-9 is that after school, bathatha labantwana labo bahambe nabo bayobatraina babasize ukuthi bafunde ngcono, babasize kwisoccer, babasize kwi-netball.
Diski 9-9, Chipani, like in Diski 9-9, who started it? How long has it been running for?
It's a non-profit organization. We use the game of soccer as a tool to empower young people in our community. And I started this organization in 2015.
Why did you decide on soccer?
Soccer is the language of the people, you know, so if you want to engage young people, the easiest way to do that is through soccer.
So let's say I'm a young kid, I'm in primary school. What can I expect? What happens? Go Diski 9-9.
We run a holiday school program. So during school holidays, we work with over 600 young people. The first half of the program is that the kids are in class learning. They're learning about English, they're learning about maths, they're learning about entrepreneurship. And then after they've learned, then they go play soccer. And the rule is very simple. If you're not in class, you don't play soccer. So we're using soccer as a hook. We're saying, it is actually possible to play soccer and to also get an education. It's not either or. You don't have to choose one over the other. You know, so that's the essence of our program.
Ah, coach.
Oh, Mr. Tabo.
What are you busy doing here? Like, busy with fixer.
Yes, as you can see, we're preparing for our after-school program for the kids at the school.
Exactly what happens when the kids get here after the school lesson?
They come down here, and then when they get to the field, we're making sure that we take them to the soccer drills and making sure that they are improving their technique as well, and small-sided games after later.
Diski 99, why did you decide to get involved with this program?
I saw that in our communities, soccer piece was not active anymore. So when I spoke to Mr. Raymond Letaba said to me, yes, I can come and be involved in the program, and then also to come in, bring my knowledge and experience.
You work very closely with these young kids. What have been some of the best changes that you've seen come out of them?
The discipline part of it, that's point number one, because of our kids, when they are engaging to sports, at the same time they are attending an after-school class. Yes, when they are improving a lot in academic level, at the same time as soccer. Sometimes I always face challenges. When I explain with English, only to find out some of the kids, they are struggling to exactly get what I say.
Oh, wow guys, these kids are hectic. They got a few past me, but I got them back. Back to you guys in studio.
Yo, that actually shows that it's very important for you to choose your career, right? Education is important with that regard. Oduse, let's talk more about players and what they can fall back on.
For what they're doing, I think is a very remarkable thing they're doing, and they need to be applauded for that. It's very, very remarkable. Because I remember, as a Ghanaian, during the 2006 Brazil World Cup, there was a time we called the captain to come read a script that said no to racism, and he couldn't even read it out. It was embarrassing for him, for his family, and for us as a countryman, you know. So I think it's very remarkable.
Absolutely.
And I hope it gets to an extent where, you know, we make it legal or compulsory for you to attain a certain level of education before you can play professional football.
Absolutely.
So you know what you're doing, you know the decisions that you can take or you can make on your own, and the support that you need around you as well.
This is Ulwana cultural semans.
Yeah.
So, as young as they are now, that's where you fix everything. Because you cannot fix it.
Yeah.
So you need to start it now. The way it is going perfect.
Yeah, they do need to be applauded.
Number one.
They do.
Maybe we should applaud them.
It's
actually.
exactly.
I'll do it right now.
While we carry on applauding, we want to hear your views on Twitter. The hashtag is toss. We're going to go on a quick ad break, but when we come back, the show heats up. Now, uma ungadlala ibhola khona amagama anokuthi uqaka kancane njengo-Atswenga noma bekuthiwa man-on. So terminology may sound a bit awful, just a bit wrong altogether.
Absolutely. We took to the streets to find out what you think the phrase the back door means. And boy, oh boy.
I don't know if I can say it with my mother watching.
Something to do about having to escape, running away.
Back door. What can I say?
Like backdoor deals, like shady deals, like that. Yeah.
Kitchen.
Kitchen?
Yeah. Backdoor in the kitchen.
When you score a goal
it's
where
like,
you shouldn't, like, you know,
like
that kind of thing.
Like, no. But that would be. Yeah, okay. Like it could work. It could work. On goal. Yeah. No.
Unauthorized entry?
Well.
It's like crude for SABC. When someone's cheating and they're getting away from, whatever.
Don't have answer for that question. Give me another question.
Oh, no, the back door, the back door, the back door. So many moves, my 15 years, you need the back door.
But shut the back door. Should what vimbe move and
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Thank you.
You see, you see what happens when you have a soccer player as part of the panel. These things get resolved very quickly. It's not about cheating. It's not about any of these other things. It's basically the far post. So, keep up to near post, but you have to guard the far post. What to shut the back door. Do not let anything in the back door. Don't do it.
Now I know. Let's talk more about the teams that you're going to support in the next match. So we've got Ghana versus Mali. Who are you backing up?
I go with Mali.
Mali.
Yeah, because the other thing is we need to create that vibe. You know, if Ghana can lose that game, definitely show on the knockout stage, they will rise to the occasion. Then they will go straight to the final and lift up the trophy.
Samu?
My reason isn't that strategic. I would like Mali to win just because they are so cute.
Yeah.
I'm very into like East African boys because they're so tall and brown and lean. But they are quite fast. Yeah. So I appreciate that. They like zoom right past it. Just as you're turning around, they're right behind you again. So I appreciate watching that kind of
And it would be
soccer,
nice
'cause
to
it's
see them
entertaining.
again.
Of course.
And again and again and again.
So your win is based on the cuteness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Queen, I'm for you.
That is the only reason why I watch. And to see just testosterone everywhere. That's all I want.
And say, I'm sure you're a patriot, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Yeah, Ghana is definitely going to win because in 2013 in South Africa, Mali prevented us from going to the final. So this is our opportunity for revenge. Whether group stage, knockout, we don't care. We need to beat those guys. So we are going to win the match.
But you look at Mali in terms of they need to win this more than Ghana does because Ghana has the points already as opposed to Mali right now.
Yes. But my thing is I want to you know, to say to Ghana, wake up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, already they've got points.
Yeah.
So now, you know, they're walking tall,
Yeah.
they're like they're big. So I want them to lose this
be
game.
humble.
So that, you know, on the knockout stage,
Yeah.
they will say, guys, be careful. We lost the game against Mali. So we need to make sure all these games, we win them until we live.
And that they rise to the occasion, like you said. So let's talk about the finals. Who is at the finals, Benedict?
Pull up. Let's pick up on the second game. Yeah, there's two games.
Second
There's two
game,
games
sorry.
there. Ready?
Okay, got it?
Ready? Let's talk about the second game from today as well. We've got the most successful team in this competition in terms of Egypt coming up against, obviously, the Cranes, Uganda.
Egypt. You know, the history can tell you. I mean, they've been there, done it so many times. You know, they know how to plan for these games, even reaching the finals. They know what is it that they need to do.
Yeah.
So I will say Egypt because I want to see them in the finals.
But they haven't been around, guys. They haven't been around in the last two AFCONs, so it could be very difficult.
Look, even when they were around before, but ngeke khulunywa ngabo nje kuma stages. You're not going to hear anything. But mawuthi uyabheka ku final, Egypt is there. And Egypt, they lift the trophy.
Yeah.
You agreeing with this one,
No, I disagree with him.
Yeah?
Because Uganda, those guys, they've got a surprise element that will shock you. Yeah. Because those guys, they are fit, they are strong, they are mentally prepared for it, and they know they've not been to the AFCON in probably 39 years.
Yeah.
This is their first time actually playing in 39 years, so you can imagine.
So they're hungry.
They are the Zambia of this tournament right now.
And they also have the best goalkeeper on the continent right now.
Yes, of course, from Sundowns.
And you, my lady, are we also going on looks for this one as well?
No, we're not going on looks for now. For now, we're going for, you know how I feel about the sub-Saharan countries. So definitely Uganda. I didn't know that they hadn't been there for how many years?
39.
I didn't know that. So I often support the underdog.
There we
I'm for Uganda.
There we go. That's a very great reason.
No, actually, for me, I've got nothing against Uganda. The only thing is I don't want to put pressure on Uganda.
Yeah.
Uganda and Zimbabwe, those are teams that I'm saying to them, go there, enjoy yourself.
And they can grow. You know?
Then the next AFCON,
that's what you say. That's what you say to kids in Champions League. I know, just play for fun. These people are playing for national pride. Yeah.
No, but in the sense of them not being there. So we can't expect a lot from them.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that experience in playing AFCON. But so that's why I'm saying, let them go there, enjoy themselves, get experience.
Yeah.
The next AFCON, then I will say, you guys need to do something.
I'm
now.
definitely with you, Benedict. I think Egypt is going to take this one.
Yeah.
And like he said, I mean, they've done it. History will repeat itself.
Okay, let's throw the bones there. In the final, let's just say who takes it, rather. Who takes it for you? Who takes the cup?
Ghana.
All right.
I say Ghana too, probably because you're sitting next to me, but because I've seen them play and they are quite, I mean, I can't tell you what offside means, but from what I saw, they are quite strong, they are quite fast and agile, and they look like they are thinkers, like they strategically, you know, studied their opponents and because they go in there with confidence, and it, you know, when someone goes into such a game with confidence, you would think that they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I definitely say Ghana.
So you're saying that this is going to a Black Stars?
Yeah, and he mentioned history. And look at the history for the past, I think, 3 to 4 tournaments. We've been fourth, we've been third, we've been second. I mean, it's only fair to nature to make us fair this time.
And the other thing, you know, why I'm saying I want Ghana to win it for the kids of Abed Pele.
Yeah. They're you
because
brothers.
he won it. And so
the
the kids, I mean, they lost on the semi-final, on the final. So I just wish.
Sizwile kusicabanga panel when it comes to today's games. Sifuna ukuzwa kunina ukuthi nicabanga about the predictions when it comes to today's games. Hit us up on Twitter. Hashtag is the toss. And of course, @_SABC Sports is our handle. Make sure you give us a follow and go by. The broadcasting times do change every now and then, so keep up to date. Kota kusasa from 3 to 4 p.m. We'll be right here giving you more of that other soccer show.
It's been an absolutely amazing show. Thank you so much for joining us. Until tomorrow, lovers. Mwah.
Salagahle.